Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to host your online course and start selling. Now this video is going to be particularly useful for individuals. Let's say that you have filmed your online course and you want to start hosting it so that you can start selling it. How do you actually go ahead about doing so? Now I've been selling online courses for about 5 years now, and I use this software called Course Creator 360. So if you want to give this software a try, you can use my link down below in order to sign up and try it free for 30 days. And also, when you use my link, you'll actually get access to this 90-minute bootcamp that guides you step by step on how to use this software. Now, one thing with online courses is that filming your online course is just one piece of the puzzle. You actually have to market it, you have to create a community, you have to price it, you have to process payments, and Course Creator 360 is going to be that software that does it all for you. Now, what you don't want to do is that you don't want to host your online course on a limiting platform like Thinkific or Teachable, when later down the road, eventually you'll have to do other things like email marketing or website design or creating your online community. So my recommendation is that you start off with Course Creator 360. And so this is what it looks like when you first log in. And as far as hosting your online course goes, when you first log in, all you've got to do is click on memberships. And then under courses, you want to highlight this toggle menu and then click on products. Now, once you have your products open, these are some courses that I have hosted on Course Creator 360, and I've been hosting these courses for about 5 years now. Let's go ahead and create a demo product. So we'll just start from scratch. If you're coming from Kajabi, you could actually go ahead and import your course from Kajabi, but we're just gonna go ahead and start our own course, and we're gonna call it How to Grow on YouTube. Create product. And so if you give it a couple of seconds, this is what a blank course actually looks like. So you have your product structure here. So let's add some kind of categories for within our course. So we'll say that the first category is research, and then we'll add another category called scripting. And then we're going to add another category called filming. So just some example categories that we have for this video. Now under each category, you have a section to actually add lessons or subcategories. So if you click on the plus icon here, you can actually click on add a lesson, and we'll say for research, we'll say niche selection. Click on save. So now we've added our first lesson underneath research. We're actually going to go ahead and delete this one here. Okay, so delete this lesson. We'll just delete this post. So now we just have one lesson underneath the research section of our category. So if we click on niche selection, this is what a blank lesson looks like. And so this is where you're going to actually upload your content. So let's click on upload video. And then what we're going to do is that we'll click on this here. And so this is just an unrelated video that I'm uploading onto Course Creator 360. We'll click on upload. And then depending how large your file size is, now it's processing for a lesson thumbnail. Let me just go ahead and drag and drop a random YouTube thumbnail that I have. Click on upload. And then if we scroll down more, you can actually add attached files. Maybe you want to add a checklist or a blueprint that students can download. So let's actually go ahead and drag and drop this thumbnail here for students to download. And then for the description, we're just going to say test description and then click on save. So now we can actually preview our lesson. And this is what it looks like. Keep in mind that we actually haven't edited how the kind of layout of our course looks like. But right now we can see that there's a video lesson, there's files to download. I'm going to show you how to customize this. And then we have a description, and then we have a place where people can comment. Now, if we go back to our product, you can customize how people actually watch your course, meaning like the layout or theme by clicking on this customize button. So they have default themes here, or you can browse other themes. So they have a new theme, a neoclassic theme, or a New York theme. So not many themes to choose from, but in all honesty, it's not really about how your course looks like, but rather the value that it gives. And then if you click on details, this is where you can edit your instructor name or what your course is about. You can even retitle your course as well. Here you can add a product thumbnail. And if you click on customization, here we have the name of the instructor, and we'll just say 5 years on YouTube. And then we'll click on save. Now, if we go back to the outline, we could actually go ahead and preview our course. So right now we've only added one lesson. Let me make sure that our lesson is, okay, so it's actually drafted. So let me actually publish it now, and then let's preview it again. So this is what it looks like when students first log into your course. So here we have the title. Here we have a button to actually start the course. Here we have our lessons, and then we have the instructor name. So if we click on a lesson, it's going to take us to that page at which we were at before. We can play it, and you can see all your lessons here. you could download files, and etc. Now, hosting your online course, like I mentioned before, is just one piece of the puzzle, but it's a very important piece of the puzzle, and Course Creator 360 does a really good job at that. Now, as far as the other tabs go here, again, if you sign up with using my link down below, you'll get access to the 90-minute bootcamp, which will go through how to use each and every one of these tabs individually so that you can get your course up and running and start making sales. But if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.